recognize you in general. Make your way to Sardinia, since that's where those guys are retreating to. I probably have a spare army of his kicking about now, because I know that wasn't the extent of his army. Nope, that is mine. Maybe it was, or maybe I'm just blind. Still, you're recruiting units here. I'm going to take that for the 3,000 manpower if you don't mind. Good, a bit of extra manpower. Yeah. You never did core that, and you are not coring that because you're at -2 stability again. Oh, it's happening again. My poor vassals. We can deal with that after this war. You, however... Siege up Ulster, but we'll take out Munster and Tyrone afterwards. Ah, jeez. No, forgot about something more important, the English. Jake, why did you leave Aberdeen without a blockade? Yeah, I was a fool. I forgot about it. Burn, baby, burn. You guys do not need to be there, so... Here come the English fleet. I better not forget about my fleet there. Too many things going on, and I'm not good at multitasking. Everybody knows that. There, at least we get that. And hopefully we got there in time to stop England from colonising anything else. But using this, we'll probably find out that he's colonising somewhere. Promising. Jake, that was 900 pop colony, 1 year, and you could have done it. I don't want colonies. I just want to remove... Remember, the goal of this run is to remove Christianity from the world. France is fighting... Defender against Austria, that's a shame. Which means Poland are probably going to join in. Now Austria's about to get slapped by France. And oh, things look bad for Granada. Real bad for Granada. Sure, I'll help them out someday. Please privateer against the English and go home whilst at war, which basically means you're about to do nothing. Just Austria. The good money's on France to destroy Austria. Which isn't so good because they're my staunch ally. High base tax provinces like Napoli. Getting done in a little over a year. It's pretty wonderful. These provinces though. Let's do something about that war exhaustion because I'd be doing without revolts at this stage. Folks need to go and destroy them. Good as time as any. Well, early game it's the morale that wins the battles, so this is good. Jake, doesn't just sending a colonist change religion and culture of a province? Yes, it does, but a province will still have nationalism if you do that to it. Plus, you know, I just don't want all these colonies. Just outright don't want it, man. go, we'll just leave 2,000 guys there. Poor Granada. So at least Northumberland still have positive stability. We'll give them whatever we want. Oh, I'm looking forward to destroying France. Sadly, the time is not yet. Not looking forward to my good vassal Granada getting destroyed, though. That's horrible. And that's not a problem because we have enough autonomy change thanks to being the Pope. These new provinces we took aren't an issue. Jake, how's America supposed to westernize? They're going to have to claw their way to Europe if they want to westernize. Ah, I knew I'd forget about these guys, and I did. One there. One there. As for these boats, just chance your way over to the Azores. Gold Coast halfway done. And I suppose these are free units. I should be shipping them over, shouldn't I? So strange being a Western. Oh, I knew it. Austria, I'm already in a war. Now is not the time. So yeah, Austria want me to get involved in that war. You know, I got better things to do with my life. Like, not die. But rather than make any horrible things like that, I'm going to call him into my war. And he's going to say no. And then I'll go, in that case, I won't join you. Means I lose a lot of power projection for not joining a war against France. A shame, but gotta survive here. Got to be a coward. I really hope we don't get uprisings down there in North Africa. Okay, now Austria's going to hate me. But maybe that'll clear up relations with our friends in the Ottoman Empire. Maybe. Why not just join in and trade power out? I'll admit I didn't think of that. What a dishonest man you are. Just keep this all going. Ah, jeez. These poor guys. At least whilst at war they won't defect, but I should really be helping them out. They'll march through Toledo into Badajoz, probably. It's a shame they... Oh, what? Castilian patriots loyal to Aragon, fighting the Castilians in the Castilian capital. Only in Europa, folks. Only in Europa. Coptic faith is also Christian, so don't forget about them. That's right. We'll deal with everybody. They'll all get their just desserts. They're nippers, Tom. They'll bite. Now I'm on the bad end of all this. Alright, we'll unmothball you for just a little bit. And we'll go and take care of those English heavies. As if we even need to, but... Alright, London has to fall though. Yeah, and they did make their way into Badajoz in the end. Things certainly don't look good for you, Granada. But I'll help you out just as soon as I'm done doing my many things up in Britain. None of which really involve helping you. So many provinces, I want them all. I'll probably have to concern myself with coalitions after this again, because I'm taking a whole load of land whilst Sunni without Cassis. I mean, for example, if I take Lincoln, yeah, 17 with England, 14 with France, and I'm going to be doing a lot more than just taking Lincoln. I should probably be making my plans to find an OPM to discard anyway. Someone like Sicily. Should probably prioritise taking these Scottish places, since they'll be the place to annex. Colonise St. Martin. Probably should do that during, well, before going for the Cape. It'll give me a little bonus there. Of course, going for the Cape will require more tech, and we still have naval disarmament, which is costing me more. That'll run out in 3 years. Lothian and Ulster down. Can't really do anything with you guys, so I'll move you to somewhere that you don't get attrition. You folks, well, everything that needs to be sieging is getting sieged. Does still raise the question, should I be overfeeding Northumberland? Not even sure if they're going to have the admin to core it all. And the resulting rebs would be really bad at a time when I really need to not get lots of rebs. We'll figure it out. Jake, can you siege England's English land and leave Aberdeen to rebs? No guarantee that Aberdeen's going to get any rebs. The religion in Provence has been converted to Protestant as a result of... Oh, I lost 2 of my heavies. Well, they were low morale anyway. Well, low percentage, but we still took out the English Navy. Yeah, thanks, man. Provence is... okay, that's not very nice. And I think religious zeal stacks, so I shouldn't actually bother trying to deconvert it. Alright, where is this offensive place that's converting my lands? Ulm. So Ulm converted a Sunni province to Protestant. What a guy. Now he's working on Abruzzi. Let's see. Monthly speed of conversion. Yikes. Ah well. If there's nothing I can do about it, not worth worrying about. To do then. Maybe what I should do is give it to Scotland. No, although it's more expensive to integrate Northumberland, I'll probably just give it to them anyway. I'm not that concerned. Alright, with that in mind, so I probably won't want to bother converting all these lands. They're just going to get deconverted anyway. So where is far away enough? Well, the Canaries certainly are. Styrian pissants still want to rise up. But only just. Yeah, and Sardinia is a wee bit away as well. Should be safe-ish. Jake, I believe centres of Reformation can only target Christian provinces. So if you finish converting a province to Sunni before the thing hits it, you're safe. Provence was already Sunni, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I was mistaken. Huh. Interesting. Still, it'll be very hard to convert that province. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to a minus 14.5. That's harsh going. Also amazing how fast we were able to get our claim on Malta. We shall take that later on. Scotland, your time is coming. Be patient. And the English are not colonising. At least not as far as I can tell. Grand. Unsurprisingly, France is beating Austria senseless. Should have backed out there, Austria. Speaking of getting beaten senseless, that's horrible. Well, I'll be a knight in shining armour, but only once I'm done with this. I suppose I could send some guys down. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Still have these light ships though, they're no use here. Castile is still considered my rival, but I can't throw anything at him. France is as well, so let's do Bordeaux. However... Really? You have most of Bordeaux? Well, we're doing it anyway, but you guys go home whilst at war. Actually hurt me? Interesting. Ah well, minor details. Jake, what happened to Livonian Order? They're still there. They're holding out somehow. Ah, Poland's involved in this war, so Muscovy probably won't be able to take everything. And Sweden... Oh. Could be dark times for Muscovy, actually. Unfortunately, it's going to wrap up Poland, when really what I want are Poland saving my bottom. Alright, let's go and help out down here. I've left these rebels to their own devices for too long. Such a shame. Vassals go into this death spiral. Jake, can't you vassalize England and feed them their old provinces back? It should half the Diplo annexation cost, no? Probably a funny idea, but nah, we'll pass. I'll just tank the cost of integrating Northumberland. It's only dip. Also, there's nothing saying that I'll be giving it all to them anyway. I'll probably do something different. Yeah. Different. And I'll figure it out. I always do. Jake, how are you going to convert Christian Russia? We'll have to cut Russia off. He still doesn't have exploration, or rather expansion, but he'll be taking it next. Hold on, why do I even need Malta? I'm getting Munster out of all of this. Let's ravage these horrible guys. Got the spare space for... Oh no, I've got 2 out of 1. This is actually costing me to have. You there, you're unnecessary. You are fired. And since you've been so worthless at sieging that province up, we'll have you over here to fight instead. Jake, when will I finally get to see a DDR stream? I've done quite a few of them, but there will be more. Our manpower is looking good. I can finally get rid of a whole bunch of mercs and recruit real units. So the 17 we spend, and 9 are mercs. Quite a bit of his over force limit. Alright, Western Isles to go, and then it's farewell to all these guys. Taking quite a lot in this war. It'll be expensive, no doubt. At least once I start my colony on the Cape, I can get rid of that and take religious ideas, and I won't have to be spending dip on peace deals anymore. Because, I mean, look at these expenses. 200 for Scotland. Still haven't figured out what I'm doing with this guy yet, but I think I'll have to take Aberdeen and Ayrshire. Need Ayrshire, do I? If I convert Lothian for Scotland, it's going to be painful. I'm going to have to wait with all this overextension. Whereas if I just spit Scotland out as is, I'm sure they could survive. They've got exploration now. Alternative is I just keep their lands for myself and core it the old-fashioned way. I have the spare admin for it. Just increase autonomy because I don't care about the lands, and I'll get them converted. They'll still probably revolt, but at least they'll be mine. That's actually a fairly tempting idea. England have still got to go though. Do I just give it to Northumberland? Okay, getting rid of that for a second, let's look at this. If I did that, he would move his capital off of London, making it easier to take in the future. But I'll have to take Oxfordshire one way or the other anyway, so... yeah, probably take Aberdeen for myself. Knowing that I have no overextension right now, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 19. I got enough to core all that. Heck, I could make it 23 of a party. Northumberland still have positive stability, so I can just throw loads of overextension their way. They currently have 6. 13, 18, 21. Crazy guys, they claimed it all. And Munster becomes my vassal. Jeez, so expensive, it's unreal. Yeah, well, what are they gonna do? Yeah, even the cheapest thing is too much for me here. I'll take all their money though, that might help. It's another 99 down the drain. At least it pieces out 2 of them. But again, I've thrown those down. I could spend my dip on something else and carry on as normal. Global settler increase would be a bit handy, as would the trade efficiency. But we still have that naval disarmament, so it feels like a bit of a waste. Let's just get some more dip rep on the go. And how very convenient. Love this trick, man. Undo that, undo that. And I'm in no hurry to vassalize Munster, so I'll just wait about a year or two to get that back. Instantly increase the autonomy around here, because I have no desire to deal with angry Scots. And the question is, do I core it or do I convert it? Well, we'll core it first, since there are plenty of places requiring conversion. Yeah. Alright, that's working out okay. Unusually so. Global settler increase would be handy. Jake commenting on a game where he swore he'd only take exploration for hunting down AI colonies. Alright, so how long until England start up their next colony that I must burn down at all expense? Now, Tunisians and Algerians are wanting to rise up, so I have lots of things I need to sort out right now. One of which are the Grenadans, and the other are my own. Jake, don't you have to get ready for work? I've got a little bit of time first. I want to wrap up everything so I can be ready to jump into the action next time the game starts. Expensive times for this country. And they're in plains, so it's really the ideal time to fight them, but if they ran into us, it would be even better. Battle Pope HQ. Someday. We're concentrating on the more expensive ones just because it will help out our religious unity proportionally more. No need for more of this though. Don't forget to lower the aggressive expansion with Sicily. Yeah, Sicily's more of a backup. How's our aggressive expansion look? Whoa, okay. So France didn't like it, but other people didn't care that much. Scummy Mamluks are still in the coalition against me. We'll be fine. We really just want those Catalans to get out of there. Oh, okay. We got a 4-shock general right there. That's pretty nifty. 4 siege, rather. Alright, mercs, fight and die for me. Get Romagna done as well. Let's keep the core Italian lands on the right side here. Okay, so with them down, I have every confidence that Granada can actually de-siege their own lands properly. We'll throw 1 cannon and 1 regular unit towards it. These guys seem okay with the rest of it. And our folks, well, we're going to have our own problems soon. It's all going on. I think we'll just keep Munster as a wee vassal. We're not hurting on the dip really. We're only 5 out of 6.